Hey guys, this is Matt from Howlander Gaming. Welcome back. This is episode 3 in my playthrough of Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition, picking right back up where we left off at the Mojave Outpost. The first thing you see when you get to the Mojave Outpost, even from a mile away, are these two statues, the one on the right clearly being a depiction of the Rangers, as we saw in the introduction of the game. We've not seen any in-game play yet, but I'm sure that won't last for long.
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen. Not many people coming here in a hurry, only passing through. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it. Soldiers, no. Recruits, yes. And the Mojave Outpost has been ordered to have a standing force at the NCR perimeter at all times.
Here's a voice actor that I definitely didn't know on my first playthrough of Fallout New Vegas, but now I know he's in almost everything, whether it be gaming or animation. That is, of course, Liam O'Brien. He is pretty much a legend within the voiceover industry. He voices dozens of characters in New Vegas and has hundreds of credits throughout the industry. For anybody that hasn't seen it, I would definitely recommend watching The Legend of Vox Machina on Amazon Prime. It's an animated TV series, but it is so much fun. I've watched it multiple times. I am a fan of Critical Role, but even if you're not, I think you would enjoy it. It's just such a good TV show, and Series 3 is out shortly, I believe.
Didn't mean to talk your ear off. Some days, just feel like more requisition forms and daily reports come across my desk than results. Help? Now look, I appreciate... you know what? Yes, I could use the help. And you look like you can handle yourself. I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it. Thanks, I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with. Any luck up by the...
You a courier? If so, this might be your lucky day. If you don't mind walking a bit. And your eyes are good. I think there's trouble in Nipton. No traffic from there on the roads. While I can explain that away, the smoke from the town I can't. I'm sure it's been hit. What I need to know is if they survived it. Might be powder gangers with all that smoke in the air. If there's anybody left, they'd be in the Nipton town hall. Go there. Check it out. Let me know what you find. All right. Look at you. All fired up and ready to go. Wish the others around here had that kind of attitude. Listen, I don't want you getting killed for this. So if you head there and run into trouble, I'm asking for eyes and ears, not your life. All right? Not much to tell. One of the worst posts in the NCR if you're looking to be anything more than a babysitter. Full up here, but just enough so we can't send out patrols. Gotta maintain a standing force. Jackson's orders. NCR's orders. Can't spare men for patrols or escorts, so caravans are backing up here like a Brahmin with a bottle in its ass. Typical NCR bullshit. Kimball's Kimball. Not sure which end is his ass or his head. Caravan families are causing trouble. Big circle getting tense. The usual. Look. You want gossip, go to the bar downstairs and listen to a whole lot of nothing. Me? I gotta keep watch, then fill out the daily log. Mind yourself on the plank going down.
I guess we have our orders now, so we're heading out of the Mojave Outpost and on to Nipton. It is only a short journey from the Outpost to Nipton, but I did cut some of it out because honestly it was just me shooting at rad scorpions and other bugs. And I didn't really put in much of a good showing, if I'm honest. So I've skipped ahead to just outside of town.
Come on!
I have changed up my playstyle a few times as I've gone along, and I probably will continue to do that. But I do find myself going back to playing as more of a gunslinger type, like an old style cowboy, and I don't know why, I just find the revolvers, the cowboy repeaters, the old Wild West weapons just to be really satisfying, even if I'm not the best shot.
Did you see that? That guy was gonna kill me. What, this? He stole this from me at gunpoint. Lucky for me, he got distracted and I got a chance to draw on him. It's a necklace that I made out of these special caps. You ever see any caps with a blue star on them like these? They are nice, aren't they? I'm very proud of them. Well, I guess you're just too smart for me. Unfortunately, I can't leave any witnesses behind. Hey! Had enough!
Now, I do remember this city from when I played it originally, so I know what to expect. But I do remember that feeling when I first played it, of heading onto a town and it just being completely razed to the ground. And then, of course, I remember this guy.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like...
Swanwick is another character, like the Ranger earlier, who is voiced by a very prolific and talented voice actor, Yuri Lowenthal, also known as Peter Parker in Insomniac's Spider-Man games, but he's also voiced characters in all sorts of projects. I think when I looked there was over 800 credits, so even more prolific than Liam O'Brien, but his voice, like even now when I'm thinking about it, it's Spider-Man.
But not no more. Powder Gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! I won the motherfucking lottery!
I'm sorry, but it had to be done. I've killed him every time I've played New Vegas. I'm not going to change now.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail. And then, when you move on, I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here, especially any NCR troops you run across. Where to begin? That they are weak and we are strong? This much was known already. But the depths of their moral sickness, their dissolution, Nipton serves as the perfect object lesson. Nipton was a wicked place, debased and corrupt. It served all comers, so long as they paid. Profligate troops, powder gangers, men of the Legion, such as myself. The people here didn't care. It was a town of whores. For a pittance, the town agreed to lead those it had sheltered into a trap. Only when I sprang it did they realize they were caught inside it too. Yes, and herded them to the center of town. I told them their sins, the foremost being disloyalty. I told them that when legionaries are disloyal, some are punished, the others made to watch. And I announced the lottery. Each clutched his ticket, hoping it would set him free. Each did nothing, even when loved ones were dragged away to be killed. Ha! Innocent. Hardly. Cowardly, though. They outnumbered us, yet not once did they try to resist. They stood and watched as their fellows were butchered, crucified, and burned. One by one, they stood and hoped their turn would not come. Each cared only for himself. Then I bid you Wale, until we meet again.
And there goes our first interaction with the Legion. I'm sure it won't be our last. They essentially just strike me as theatre nerds who got out of control. Although I'm sure I came across this in my original playthrough, I don't know whether I would have understood this Easter egg when I was a teenager. Definitely got it now immediately, but back then, honestly, I think I would have just overlooked this.
You check out the Nipton Town Hall yet? Smoke trail's not getting any shorter. Legion this far west? You're fucking kidding me. That's not outside the border. They're moving in, and fast. Nipton wasn't the most friendly town, but... Alright, thanks for checking on that. Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever. Unless you burn the town, don't take blame that's not due. Things are gonna get uglier before the year's out. Well, thanks for hoofing it there and back, even if it was bad news. Wish we could spare the troops to go hunting, but orders are to stay put. Fucking Mojave's going to hell, and all I can do is sit here and watch.
So once this level up's completed, we're going to head back out on our way to try and find the guy who shot my character in the head and carry on progressing the main storyline of New Vegas. So we're coming up to the end of the video here. Usually I'd maybe consider cutting out parts like this, but I think it's important to show that essentially with this playthrough, the route I'm going to take is basically fuck the Legion. so that one firefight with the Legion pretty much establishes my reputation with them and clearly shows the approach that I'm going to be taking with them. I don't necessarily think the NCR are incredible, but if you have to choose between one or the other, I think it's pretty easy to say that the people who take slaves are the bad guys. That's going to wrap things up for this episode. We're going to leave things just on the outskirts of the next town that we'll be stopping in, which is Novak, trying to get a few more answers and figure out where we'll be heading to next to find the person who tried to kill me. As always, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.
Rise of the crimson sky.